So in our physics lesson, we'll be looking at magnetism. So what is magnetism? So magnetism is defined as the field of physics which deals with the study of how magnetic materials react with other magnetic materials. So the magnetic materials might be examples, metals, or anything that responds to a magnet. So upon looking at what magnetism is, we must now know what classifies an item or a material to be called a magnet. So a magnet is a substance. So a magnet is a substance that has both the south and north poles. So if a material, that is one material, if one material has got both the south and north pole, then it will be called a magnet. So now, how do they test for a magnet? So it is always known that a magnet when freely suspended in air, it will always point to the north and south direction. So as you can see from the drawing, the magnet will always be pointing to the north as well as the south. If this is the magnet suspended freely in air, it will always point. Even if it is rotated, it will rotate until it rests on the north and south direction. So this phenomenon is used in compasses. So compasses, this is how compasses are able to detect that this is the north and the south. So this is the way it is. So this is used in making what we call compass. Another very important thing about what we need to know about magnets is their ability to either attract to other magnets or cause other materials which are magnetic to be attracted to them, as well as repulsion. So here we have two magnets. We have this magnet as well as this other magnet. So upon looking at these, we should be able to see. So these are the poles. So the N represents the north, the S represents the south. So north and south. So if we have two magnets at each ends, both of them are north, they will always repel. If it's south, they will also repel. What does this tell us? In simpler terms, we can just say like poles repel. Whenever two like poles, ends to end, like this, they will always repel each other. So repel, we are simply talking about the ability of a magnet to push one another, thereby causing the distance to be more further apart. So then we also have unlike poles. So when we talk about unlike poles, it could be the connection between south and north. So unlike poles will always attract. This is because there will always be the force that will be pulling them together. So unlike poles will always attract to each other. Hence, the first law was made, which states that like poles repel whilst unlike poles attract. So this is the first and the most important thing to know about magnets, which is the introductory part of the magnets. So as we have discussed what magnetism is, what is a magnet, the test for a magnet, as well as attraction and repulsion. So the best test for these magnets, it is also repulsion. Repulsion, which is the ability of a magnet to push each other apart.